I think I live for those surprises and the twists. And even if you know they're not coming for a while, you can, you know, when they do come, it's sort of, I don't know. I still get that buzz. I tell you what, I do love the NXT at the moment, and like that last takeover.
Oh man!
I mean, some them matches are like each one of them. The rest they just keep up in their game, don't they? Do you know what I mean? And I don't know how it. I mean, the stuff that they're doing, them guys, it's like it's incredible. There's something about that it started with. I mean, I guess the idea of the makeup probably comes from Finn Balor, but then the style of and then, you know, it's like I've always seen this sort of a correlation between the rest of like the entrance music, the sort of the clothes and rock and roll, you know, like looking at Bowie, T-Rex and all that. To me, maybe it's just because I'm into both things and I've sort of crowbarred them into being together. But to me, they sort of fit together so well. You know, and that makeup thing, I guess it definitely did stem from Finn. And then I did see this, like a friend of mine, this guy had a picture of like, it was like a model-y guy, and he had like this red band across his face, do you know what I mean? So I got the idea for the silver and blue. I was like, can we do like this band? Yeah. Like that'd be your, almost like, it's like character, you know, that'd be your sort of symbol.
Absolutely.
And then that with the jumpsuit, it's kind of like, I guess it's half wrestler, half 70s rock star.
Best of both worlds.
You know, yeah.
Brilliant.
And the performance of LA 5-4 video when you're wearing that and the eyes, like that was all done. We did that, it was just like me and a couple of my mates. And it's all about performance, that, you know, about almost like, you know, yeah, like, you know, the Cramps and stuff like that. And I've always loved those things. We were doing it on the Puppets tour, you know, like we were covering Totally Wired by the Fall. It's that quite over the top, as if like, oh my God, I'm losing. It's slightly sort of feminine, but quite hard as well. You've got this contrast of these two things.
Such a weird contrast.
And I love it, yeah, but to me, that's like the most, fucking manly thing ever in a way, you know what I mean? Like
you've got this opportunity to be larger than life.
Yes,
why wouldn't you take it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I guess it's like, well, it feels comfortable, you know. It's not like when we were doing that video, we just got, our mate had this sort of basement in a bar, we just did it, we didn't map it out or that, it was just whatever happened. So it does, you know, I mean, performing and, you know, letting loose and, you know, whether it's on stage and that, I do find that very enjoyable and very comfortable, you know. Probably Ultimate Warrior, or can't remember. And a kid, you know, we used to get the videos of, I don't know how I got into, I was young, we were young. Warrior, you know, yeah, that era when the yellow Intercontinental belt.
Right, yeah.
That's something that I liked, the yellow rare Intercontinental belt.
Something a bit different.
Something different, yeah.
They did that a few different straps, didn't they? They had like a green one and a yellow one.
I love the white ones now. I quite like the white, but remember the yellow one was cool. Yeah, I think it was just like that, like probably like any kids. I can't remember how it came. It must have been on telly or whatever. Then it started with the figures.
Oh God,
oh my God, my addiction. That only ended when I was about.
It's just last week.
Yeah. I mean, I was still probably 18, maybe. Something, the amount of figures I bought, oh my God. That was like an addiction. There could be my mum's in there. I think I did have to get rid of a load, but I think there's certain ones in a box, or a couple of boxes probably in their loft, you know.
So I'm just going to point out, Miles, Ultimate Warrior, also a man who wears makeup. I'm telling you, mate.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
this alter ego thing going on with you, that you are definitely heading down that road. So
yeah.
One of these, unless you just become a wrestler, which
yeah.
Like,
no, there's something about it, isn't there? The makeup thing is sort of always when you think about it now. I'm sure there's something else. There'll be another thing.
All the rest of them, my favourite.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, sorry guys, it's Cabbage sound checking. Can't remember if he was following me or whatever, and then, or he messaged me. I can't remember what it was actually. Maybe he was following me, so I followed him. Then I messaged him, I think being like, big into wrestling, I've just sort of discovered you kind of thing. I think you're mega, whatever. And then he was like, oh, no way. And he sent me a screenshot of Inhaler on his phone that he goes, I always work out to this tune. He goes, I love your first album, Colour of the Trap. So I'm jumping up and down then. And then that was about 5 years ago. And we just started texting. He's into music, I'm into wrestling, you know, and we just got loads of things in common. Then we hung out a few times and we became friends, you know. And he's a good mate now, and he's a nice fella. And you know, it was we had this idea to do the video, and Brooke, the lad who directed it, did a great job. It was like let's make it. You know, he's after like in a Bond fight scene or something like that. You know, like an action thing, and he did it, and it was great to sort of, you know, I didn't think they'd let him, to be honest, WE, you know what I mean? So they did, and it all worked out fantastic, really. So I was thinking that it was load of back and forth, and I thought, oh, it's not going to happen. Then they were like, why don't you just get another wrestler? I was like, no, you don't understand. It can't be, because this is the whole story. It'll make sense. And he's like the best, and he's me mate, and it's like he's inspired the album. You know what I mean? So it's like we can't be like, we've got to stick with it. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. Otherwise, like some like look-alike, you know, yeah, Rin Ralla.
One, have you learned Finn Steve on guitar? And two,
oh no,
when are you going to be playing about the WrestleMania, Miles? How is that going to happen?
Well, you know, we spoke about this. He said that.
I mean, what's the point in being friends with him?
Exactly. That's it. I'm only using him for that, just to play guitar at WrestleMania. Yeah. So no, I mean, one day that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I've got the network and all that, so so that's like I'm like, and especially like when we've been on tour, and that's like I was like, oh, you know, my mate said, oh, you should watch this cool French film or something, and then like I'm thinking, yeah, I'll watch that and get inspired and write this cool tune, and then then as the network comes up, and I'm like, oh, Rob Van Dam versus Sabu, and yeah, you know what I mean, and then I just go off. I always have it on. It's terrible, actually. Yeah, that kind of, I mean, that's definitely not PG, but I think I'd probably quite enjoy getting into that more.
Well, the New Japan stuff's great, man.
Yeah, I've only dipped my toe again. Jericho's there now. Yeah. He's got the makeup on.
Jericho's got the makeup.
Yeah, I used to go to, we used to go to loads when we were living as a kid. Used to get the GB tours coach, and they'd take to Manchester Arena. Yeah, we'd see house shows. I think we went to Rebellion.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which I can't remember. I'd have to look back. I think we may have done two of them. I think they were in Manchester.
Did like a Rebellion, or did like an Insurrection or something?
Yeah. That was probably the best one. I think we even went to see like a Nitro tour as well. Yeah. I've been to loads of live things.
I think you went like more recently. You went to Takeover London, yeah.
I went to that. Yeah, I went to there. It was when Finn was fighting. That was when it was popping, about to pop. That was when I first met. I went back and met Finn. We'd been texting about for a year before that. We hadn't met, but it was kind of like we knew each other, because we'd, been texting over a year period, like every week. Yeah. I think that was the first time I met him, and he was getting his spray paint done, and it was him and Joe on it that match.
Yeah, him and Joe.
And I took me mate that's not really into wrestling, but he's into sports. Right. And the atmosphere there was great. It was like the darts or something. Do you know what I mean? It was like, It was definitely a bit of an older audience, and it was proper like,
It almost harked back to how it used to be.
Yeah, it was like ECW. It looked like, to be honest.
PG stuff,
yeah, definitely. You know, it was.
A good too. It's very.
Yeah, it was. That was a great one. That. I've got to probably say Finn, haven't I? Okay, Okay, there's so many. Maybe the one that's come to my head is Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream, man, what a guy.
Quite like his gimmick.
Yeah.
Good
very flamboyant.
Yeah, very flamboyant. He does that very well.
Very Prince. Another guy who dresses up. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah. He's got the two things we just talked about.
Perfect. He's got that down to the tee.
Yeah.